So, a question I've got for you. How much can a window cleaner actually earn? Now, the first thing I would think about when answering this question is how would the window cleaner actually be cleaning the windows? Are they using traditional methods with a squeegee? Are they using more up-to-date methods of water-fed pole? Now, depending on which method they use, this could affect how much they earn. Someone who starts out and uses the traditional method has lower overheads, their equipment is cheaper to buy, but I would think that the actual way they clean the window is actually slower than a water-fed pole. Someone who uses a water-fed pole to clean the windows of their customers should be able to get through more work than someone that does it traditionally. But of course their overheads are more. The equipment is a lot more expensive. They have to purify water or buy water, and we'll cover that a bit later on. So let's just have a think about how much you possibly could earn as a window cleaner. Maybe you're just starting out and you're thinking, window cleaning could be a good little business to start. It's quite low cost to start with, and you're thinking, actually I could make some money at that. So let's have a think about how much money we could actually make. Let's consider that we clean 10 houses in a day. Each one of those houses has a price of £15, and that is £150 for the day for those 10 houses. You clean 10 houses every day for 5 days, and you've earned yourself £750. If you then did that every month, and you did it on a 4-week cycle, so you did four weeks of cleaning per month, that would be 48 weeks that you would clean, and then that would give you 4 weeks holiday. And if you were to do that, £750 a week for 48 weeks would give you a total of £36,000 a year. Now, considering that the average wage, the minimum wage, in this country is about £10.50 an hour. I don't know what this works out at. You're looking at probably £15,000 a year. So, window cleaning, you could earn more than a minimum wage job, and I don't know what the average wage in this country is. You might be looking at 26,000. So window cleaning could give you above average wage, but that is if you could clean 10 houses per day every day for a whole year. Now 10 houses a day, if they were regular clean, that's 50 houses a week, and over a month you would need 200 regular customers. Now if you're just starting out, you would be starting at zero. You will not have 200 customers. Now when I started my business a couple of years ago, I started with 0 customers, and I had to go out and find those customers and get them in before I would start earning the money, and then the repeat business after that. And currently, after 2 years, I'm up to about 300 regular customers. They can be either every month or every 2 months. So it can take quite a while to build up that customer base, and that means you will not be earning that much money to start with. Also, something to consider when you're starting out is that every customer that you pick up, it is likely that they have not cleaned their windows, had their windows cleaned, or cleaned the windows themselves for some time. So a job that, when you're on top of it, takes you half an hour at the beginning may take you an hour. So although you can charge more for the first clean because it's going to take longer, and you may actually only earn £15 for that hour if it's a £15 clean, Whereas down the line you may be able to do 2 of those houses in that time, but on the first clean it's going to take you a lot longer. It's also going to use up a lot more of your water, so it's going to cost you more to actually do that clean. So cleaning 10 houses a day for a whole year, you would earn £36,000. But of course, that's not actually what you earn. That is the money that you would take from the customers over the whole of the year. So let's think of some things that maybe can stop you from earning that £36,000. What happens when it's a really rainy day, you're not able to go out and do those cleans? Maybe it's a storm, maybe it's just really heavy rain and you cannot do those cleans. As a self-employed window cleaner, you will be earning 0 that day, and then you will have to catch up, and then that puts the next day behind and the next day and so on. Eventually you could catch up, but depending on your workload it might take you a little while, so you're not going to be getting that £150 for the first day. What happens if you're ill? What happens if you have the flu, you've got a cold, you've got a stomach upset, something like that? You're ill, you can't go to work. As an employed person, you may be entitled to sick pay, but as a self-employed person, if you don't go to work, you do not earn anything. You would not get paid if you're ill. So let's think, to actually do your job as a window cleaner, you need some sort of vehicle. What happens on the days when your vehicle needs an MOT, or it needs a service, or it breaks down and you can't go to work? That day you do not earn anything. Also, you may have work booked in every month, but when you go to that customer to clean, you may find that they haven't left a gate open for you. You may find that they're on holiday and you can't do the whole of the clean. Maybe something that I do, I text the customers the day before to tell them that I'm coming, and occasionally it does happen. They say, I've got building work, I'm on holiday, I can't afford it this month, and so that job gets cancelled for that week and you lose the money that you thought you were going to be earning that day. That £15, you do not get it, and you've got to try and find other jobs to do to earn the money. So if you are a water-fed pole window cleaner, now when we say water-fed pole, we mean you have the pure water which goes up the pole, comes out at the brush, and that is how you clean the windows. That is how I clean windows. You need some sort of vehicle that you can carry the water in. It might be a van. When I started I had a car and a portable system, but now I have a van with the system all built in. So if you've got a van, and this equipment can be quite expensive, so you're looking at maybe £4,000 to have your van fitted with the correct equipment, and you've got to be able to buy the van as well. If you buy a cheap van that's quite old, you risk it breaking down all the time. So you need a reasonably decent vehicle. This means that you may have to buy this vehicle on finance. You may have to finance the equipment, and this might cost you, I don't know what a van may cost you. It might cost you £250, £300 a month for a van. It might cost you £50 for the equipment per month, and all these things start adding up. So some other things that might affect how much you earn: you have to have public liability insurance, you have to have insurance for your equipment, your vehicle has to have insurance. All these are costs which eat into your profits. Now if you use water-fed pole, you need to have pure water. Now there are a couple of ways that you can have pure water for window cleaning. You can either filter it all at home through an RO system and a DI vessel, or you could buy the water if you have access to somewhere like Spotless Water. Spotless Water is a company that they have little filling stations that are in car parks and that, and you can go and fill up, but it will cost you £3p for every litre that you put in to your van or vehicle that you use. So it may cost you £15–20 a day, depending on how much water you use, to clean those windows. If you do it at home, is cheaper to do it at home and filter your own water, but obviously your water bill will be higher and you have to buy the filters and the resin. And these costs can all add up. So typically you could, to run a window cleaning business, a one person, your costs could be up to £500 per month just to run your business with all the insurances and paying for everything. So over a year, that is £6,000. You take that off of your 36,000 that we talked about at the beginning, and you're now down to £30,000. So what can you do to actually earn more money? Something that a lot of window cleaners do, and I do it as well, is we do add-on services. So you've paid for your water-fed pole equipment, and this is partly why I went down the water-fed pole route for window cleaning. That equipment can be used for a lot more than just window cleaning. So if you have the equipment and the way to pump the water and the poles and the brushes, you can clean conservatory roofs, you can clean soffit fascias and gutters, and by doing that you can maximise the money that you earn. So you could go to a customer to clean their windows for £15, but you can offer to clean their fascias. Now, a fascia clean, depending on what area you're in and where you live, that could be anywhere 60, 70, 80, 90, £100 to clean the fascias. Might take you an hour, hour and a half, depending on how dirty they are. So you could be there for 2 hours, clean their windows and their fascias, maybe you get £100 for that. You do that at 2 houses of those 10 that you're going to be cleaning that day, and suddenly you're starting to earn reasonably decent money. But it just depends on the customer base, it depends how you market yourself, and if those customers want those services that you can offer. Now, another service that I offer is gutter clearing. Now, this time of year we're in November, so autumn time, the leaves are coming down, people's gutters get blocked, it starts to rain a lot, they notice that they're overflowing, and this is an extra service that I offer. And using a gutter vac, you can suck out all those gutters, clear them of any blockages, and that can earn you maybe £70 or £80 a job, and you can do them reasonably quickly. You could maybe do a gutter clear in about 30 or 40 minutes, depending on how blocked it is. But obviously you can have a look with the camera, because these gutter vacs have a camera on top. You can see how blocked it is, how much is in there, adjust the price accordingly. And it is not easy work, but it's not hard work, and the gutter vats are really good and really powerful, and they can just suck it out. But then obviously you've got to buy that gutter vac. A sort of gutter vac package, you're looking at anywhere from £1,000 to buy, but you can soon get your money back. So add-on services is a great way to earn extra money on your window cleaning round. Another thing that people sometimes do is pressure washing. Now, this is popular in the springtime. They clean drives, patios, and they can earn extra money that way. And it's all about, you've built up a round of 200-300 customers, and it's just making sure that those customers use your services, and instead of trying to find more customers, you just encourage those customers to spend more with you, and then that way you can earn more money. Another way of earning extra money is to make sure that your work is grouped together. Make sure that your round is efficient, that you're not travelling into the same road twice over a month. Make sure that that works together. When you go to that road, you clean those houses that are on that road while you're on that road, and it makes your day a lot more efficient, and you can get a lot more done. And if you're getting more done, you're earning more money. So make sure that your round is compact, and that you're working efficiently in a day. Okay, so I haven't really told you how much a window cleaner can earn. It's all been theory, but you know, window cleaning is a really good business to be in. There's good potential there, And I personally, I set myself a target of what I can earn every day, and my target is that I can earn £200 in a day, and if I can hit that £200, then I think that that day has been successful. Now there are days that I don't hit £200. There are a lot of days that I don't hit £200 in a day, but there are other days when I might hit 250, 300, 350 pound. It just depends what work you're doing. Obviously this time of year, where, as I said earlier, we're in autumn, it gets dark about 3:30, 4 o'clock, so you're losing an hour or two in the afternoon that you wouldn't have when it's the summer months. And obviously the mornings are darker as well, so you may only have 6 hours that you can work in. So this time of year I'm not so worried about hitting that target. I'd like to hit that target, but I don't worry so much about it. But in the summer months, you could be out 7 o'clock in the morning and come back at 6 in the evening. You should be able to hit your target that you want to hit. Now, obviously I try and aim for £200 a day. Give you an example of today. I didn't quite have that much work booked in, but I had to start late just because there was a family situation I had to sort out at home, so I wasn't able to start until 10 o'clock, but it's about 3 o'clock now and I've just finished, so I haven't quite hit my target, but I have completed the work that I had planned. But really, I look at it, if you can hit £200 a day, then I'm happy. But actually I don't look at it per day. I would look at it over a whole month, because some days you get more, some days you get less. But without this business, I wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in now. Financially, it's a really good business to be in. It can give you flexibility. I don't know, maybe you've got a family and you want to spend more time with them. You could do that. You could work the hours that you want to work. As I said earlier, I had to sort out this morning, and if I had been employed somewhere and I had to have a couple of hours off this morning, they don't look kindly on that because you're letting them down. But as a self-employed person, I could say, oh, I'll start a bit later, I'll be home a bit later, but you have that flexibility, so it's really good. Anyway, so if you're thinking about starting a window cleaning business, you've got to consider that, first of all, you may be starting from zero. You might be able to buy a round off someone, but you may start with 0 customers. What do you do? How are you going to get that work? And you can slowly build it up. Once you have established for a while and you've got enough customers, you can maximize those customers and offer extra services and earn extra money. But potentially you could potentially earn, I would say, £1,000 a week window cleaning. It's not unheard of for me to be able to do that, but I have not done it every week, so you have to consider that the weather and other things will affect how much you earn, and then obviously you have costs. You have a vehicle, you have to pay for your water, you've got to replace your equipment, you've got to keep some back for tax. So all in all, how much a window cleaner can earn, really, it's up to you as that window cleaner, how much you want to push yourself, how hard you want to work, and how much you want to earn. But you won't become a millionaire as a self-employed window cleaner, but you could be financially comfortable, and it is a good job to be in. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please consider subscribing, share it with your friends, like it, and any comments, please put them down in the comments below, and I will try and answer any questions that people have. Thanks for watching. Bye.